Let's just dive right in. Today, we're unpacking the absolute late career madness of Cristiano Ronaldo across 2025 and 2026. For decades, sports science and football history have given us this pretty strict blueprint for how an athlete's career is supposed to wind down. But what we're looking at today, it's literally a story of defying time itself. We're going to look at the data, the wild transfers, and the on-pitch heroics that prove some legends absolutely refuse to fade away. Okay, so we have to start with this incredibly cryptic social media post from May 2025 because it sent the global football world into a total frenzy. Right after Al Nassr's final league game of the season, Ronaldo just drops this massive bombshell on his followers. Just 4 words: the chapter is over. And man, as you can imagine, the speculation just exploded. Media outlets everywhere were scrambling, trying to decode what this actually meant for him, especially since his existing deal was set to expire at the end of that very June. Which naturally led to the elephant in the room. Was the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner finally hanging up his boots? Or, was he packing his bags for a completely new destination? And it didn't help that FIFA president Gianni Infantino publicly claimed Ronaldo was talking to a team that had qualified for the Club World Cup. Ronaldo even admitted himself that there had been, and I quote, plenty of contact with other clubs. The whole football world was literally holding its collective breath, just waiting for the curtain to close on one of the greatest careers we've ever seen. Section 1. The chapter continues. But hey, the story was far from over. Instead of an exit, we got the ultimate bait and switch. A passionate announcement of a massive 2-year contract extension with Al Nassr. He hopped on Instagram, posted a picture of his contract signing right next to the club's chair, Abdullah Al-Majid, and just completely shut down all those Club World Cup rumors. He decided against a move, declaring instead that a new chapter was beginning with the exact same passion and dream. And when we map out this timeline, it's just mind-blowing because this extension keeps him playing in Riyadh until he's 42 years old. I mean, really think about that. He joined Al Nassr back in December 2022 as a free agent after that super publicized exit from Manchester United. Now, with this June 2025 extension, he's locked in until June 2027. Playing top-flight professional football at 42 is practically unheard of. But as we're seeing, normal rules simply do not apply to Cristiano Ronaldo. Section 2. Chasing 1,000 goals. Because the most crucial point here isn't just that he's still on the pitch. It's the historic milestone he's relentlessly chasing down, 62. That is exactly how many goals he needs to hit the mythical 1,000 career goals mark. By the time he signed that extension in June 2025, he'd already racked up an astonishing 938 goals for club and country. 1,000 goals is a mountaintop that honestly feels incomprehensible in modern football. But with just 62 left, it's well within striking distance for a guy like him. Honestly, hitting that milestone feels almost inevitable when you look at his ridiculous production. Just look at the efficiency. 99 goals in 111 appearances for Al Nassr as of June 2025. And in the 24-25 season alone, he netted 35 goals and snagged the Saudi Pro League's Golden Boot. When you're putting up nearly a goal a game well into your late 30s, knocking out those remaining 62 goals doesn't just look possible, it looks like a mathematical certainty. Section 3. 2025 Nations League Glory. So, stepping away from club football for a second, he brought that exact same dominant energy to the international stage that very same summer. His 2025 wasn't just about Saudi contract extensions, right? First, in the Nations League semifinal at the Allianz Arena in Munich, Portugal faced the host nation, Germany. Ronaldo scored in the 68th minute, helping secure a huge 2-1 victory. Then, in the grand final against Spain, he steps up again, scoring in the 61st minute. The match ended in a crazy 2-2 draw after extra time, but Portugal won 5-3 in the penalty shootout, with Ronaldo confidently burying his spot tick. To sum up that wild international summer, he helped Portugal secure their second ever Nations League title. They won the inaugural tournament back in 2019, and boom, here they are doing it again. And this is so crucial because it proved to everyone that his elite output was absolutely not limited to the Saudi Pro League. He was still out there dismantling the defenses of top-tier European powerhouses like Germany and Spain when the stakes were at their highest. Section 4. Ange takes the helm. Now, let's fast forward a year to July 2026, where we get arguably the wildest managerial shift of the summer. The player wasn't changing, but the environment around him definitely was. On one side, you've got former Tottenham manager Ange Postecoglou, looking to bounce back after a really ill-fated, highly abbreviated 40-day stint managing Nottingham Forest. And on the other side, Al Nassr, riding high as the reigning Saudi Pro League champions. I mean, handing the keys of the defending Saudi champions to a manager fresh off a chaotic 40-day run in England, that is a plot twist literally no one saw coming.
This sets the stage for a seriously unexpected but fascinating new era. Postecoglou signs a 2-year contract to take the reins of the champions. But the real headline? He's tasked with managing a 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. It is such a compelling dynamic. A manager desperately looking for redemption teamed up with a player who's determined to shatter the final boundaries of athletic longevity.
So as we wrap up this explainer, it leaves us with one thrilling question. Will this Ange Postecoglou and Cristiano Ronaldo partnership bring even more history before the chapter finally closes in 2027? You've got a newly appointed manager, eager to prove himself, pairing up with a footballing titan who's just a few dozen strikes away from that mythical 1,000-goal mountaintop. We all thought the chapter was over back in 2025, but the reality is, the most fascinating pages might still be left to write. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes on the pitch.